Hey y'all, what's good? And welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's remember to have healthy dialogue, be respectful to ourselves and to each other, and to challenge the argument and not the person. Let's get it. On August 30th at 10:46 a.m., our doorbell rang. I was slow to answer because I had mobility issues and my wife was in the bathroom. When I answered, it was a young boy who started to walk away. This was startling because our community has no children. I called him back and I asked him what was going on. He said he needed a favor. He asked to be taken to the nearest police station. The boy was in socks, no shoes, walking on hot asphalt and our long rock driveway. I told him to come sit down on one of our patio chairs by the front door. I stepped beside him and asked him his name, and he said it was R. I asked his age. He said 12. I asked him where he came from, and he said Jodi's house. That house is about 100 yards away. R appeared emaciated and malnourished. He also had duct tape around each ankle. I asked him about the duct tape around his ankles, and he said it was personal business, but that it was his fault. I did not press the issue, but became further alarmed. Around that time, my wife Debbie came outside. We locked eyes. I told her that our here had been staying at Jody's house. Please bring my phone. Then I asked if he wanted some water or something to eat. He said yes. Debbie ran and brought the phone. She asked R if he had any food allergies, then gave him a bottle of water, an organic pineapple strip, and a banana. At 10:52 a.m., I called 911. I told the dispatcher a 12-year-old boy had just showed up at our door asking for help and stated he appeared emaciated and malnourished with duct tape around his ankles. I continued to talk to R as the 911 dispatcher started giving me questions to ask him. We got his full name as redacted and his age as 12. As we began to look at the duct tape around his ankles, we realized there was saran wrap and blood beneath the duct tape. We also discovered that he had duct tape around his wrists, hidden by long sleeves. And again, he said, I got these wounds because of me. It was obvious to us that he had been in bondage. The dispatcher asked his mother's name. He said Ruby Franke, but that he didn't know where she was. When asked, R said he had a 10 and 14-year-old sister still at Jody's house. Before the ambulance arrived, R reminded us that he had been to our door last Christmas delivering a gift from Jody. We recalled a woman and several children bringing over a plate of Christmas cookies, and my wife exchanged Christmas treats as well at that time. The woman explained she was a friend of Jody's. At this point, R had consumed the food, so Debbie made him a bag with small snacks in it. An ambulance arrived at 11:02 a.m. The EMTs immediately ascertained that the duct tape covered deep wounds and they ceased cutting the tape off. When asked how he got them, R said rope. The wounds were the same on both ankles and wrists. The EMT asked him to walk to the ambulance because they needed to treat him in there. The police officer wanted to carry him, but R was determined to walk. Debbie gave him her sandals so he could walk across the sharp driveway rocks. The ambulance didn't move for about a half an hour, then left for the hospital. The first policeman arrived simultaneously with the ambulance. He observed R's wounds and heard R say rope had caused them. He gently asked R a few more questions, got his mother's name as Ruby Franke um, from Springville. He then stepped away to communicate. Within minutes, things began to happen fast. He told us the police were all responding to this one. Numerous police vehicles quickly arrived. It was obvious the police took R and his sister's situation extremely seriously. We advised them that we thought Jodi's house had a full basement and a panic safe room. We have a video of R's arrival and several minutes thereafter on our Ring doorbell system.
Answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Yes. Hi, I was just wondering if you could do 2 favors.
Well, what are they?
Taking me to the nearest police station. Well, actually, just one's fine.
What's going on, son? Have a seat there.
It's personal business.
Have a seat. What's your name? How'd you get here?
I
222-1512. I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. And he's said he just came from a neighbor's house, and he's emaciated. He's got tape around his legs. He's hungry and he's thirsty.
Need someone immediately.
But he has duct tape
And
around
big
his ankle.
injuries, there's sores around them.
Yeah, there's sores around him. I think there's a good chance he's been...
He also has
and he has it
around
around
his
his
wrist
ankle.
as well.
I mean, his wrist as well. Okay, this boy has been...
Needs immediate attention.
Oh, you were such a good kid. Bless
This
your
kid
heart.
is probably sleeping. I think he's sleeping. He's hungry, and he's a young man. He sat up with his hair in his stocking feet. So he escaped.
We need the police here now.
They're on the line.
You know how many hours you
Will
do
do.
that? Okay.
Here, Carla, they're not coming.
They're peanut. These are some almond candy, and these are peanut butter pretzels.
So,
Just in case. I'm trying to make some other stuff in here right now. I'm
no,
not sure.
they're just not getting out of the truck. Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye.
I gave everyone.
These folks are gonna examine you.
You get the ropes on you. Who did them? You're not in trouble with me, okay? We're just trying to figure out what's going on. Our main focus right now is you, okay? Who put the ropes on you? Supposed to help you what?
Hey, I'm Sergeant Tolber. I'm going to just get a few pictures. Are you okay with that?
I am. So I got my shades on.
Got pictures. I'll take more. Or do you want me to? Just send them to you?
Going 84. Front door's off to the left. Ring, ring, ring.
No, go. Police officers, open up! Got movement right here.
Right there.
Contact. Got movement. Open the door! Jodi, I need you to step out.
I have my turn.
That's great. Step out of the house.
No, I'm not gonna step out of the
Step out of the
house.
house.
Step out of the house.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We're just gonna see if
on.
anybody else.
Whoa, whoa.
Is there anybody else home?
Wait a minute, how do you come in my house?
Right there.
Look, they went into my house.
Just have a seat right there.
Do you have a search warrant?
Have a seat right there.
Do you have a search
Have
warrant?
a seat right there. I'll explain everything after. Have a seat right there.
Do you have a search warrant, sir?
Control 12X11. Can you hold the air? We're searching the house.
I can tell you what's in the house.
Okay. Just have a seat right there for me.
Do you have a search warrant?
We'll explain it after this.
You can't just come into my house without a search warrant.
We'll explain everything after this, ma'am. Okay. Well, that's one of the reasons why we're here. So we'll explain after everything's done, after we clear the house and make sure everything's fine in
But
there.
why are you coming into my house without a
We'll
search warrant?
explain it after this.
But that doesn't make sense. You come into my house and do what you want, and then you tell me you don't have a
No,
warrant?
we'll explain why we did.
But don't you have to have a warrant?
Not at this moment, we don't. We're here on exigent circumstances. And I will explain it after this, after my sergeant and the officer are done clearing the house. Is there anybody else in the house?
Yes.
2 kids?
There's a little girl.
Just one?
She's right over here.
Okay. How old is she?
She'll be 10 next week.
Okay. And she's on this side?
I have Airbnb guests over there. Probably scared them to death.
Okay. And they're on this side of the house then?
They're right over there. She's over here.
Can you get through the house that way?
Yes, they just have
Okay.
to go right there.
There's no other kids besides her?
No.
What's her name? Is it the main bedroom?
It's right there.
How do you get there from the inside?
Walk around the corner. There's a little hall, and it's the first.
Just
second
around
door
the
to
corner
right.
down the hall.
Second door to the right.
Oh, hey, Eve. Eve, is that you? Got it. There's a 10-year-old down that hallway in that bathroom. Where you at? I'm right here. I'm going to be down that hall to the right.
Looks like there's 2. There's 2.
There's two.
Look like 2 on it.
There's only one.
Well, who's this at the door then? Oh, that's, never mind. Sorry, that was one of the officers. I thought it was 2.
Are you waiting for me to say something, or? Okay. to the downstairs. Who's got one?
She said our Airbnb people were here.
They're at the Capscom out there.
Oh, okay.
There's only Eve.
What's that?
There's only Eve. They're saying there's another person. There's not.
Okay.
Renting a room to somebody? Like an Airbnb? Where's that at? Is it the basement?
No.
There's just a room on the outside there? Is that, can you access that room from inside here, inside the house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can? Okay.
Yeah, I have guests there. I don't assume they're there.
You know where they're from?
I think they said Salt Lake.
Salt Lake? Okay.
I know you have a flight to catch, so they're just.
Well, so they're in your home because you lied to them about.
Yeah, I've got a police officer standing right here.
Okay.
So I don't want you to miss your flight. So.
Well, I'm not going to miss my flight. I'm okay for a minute.
Okay.
Have they found her yet?
Yeah. Yeah. They had Eve. They think there's somebody else in the house. There's not.
Are there 3 children that are supposed to be in this house?
There's one that's here.
One that's here? There's not 3 children that are supposed to be here in this
No.
home?
So are they still looking for others?
Yeah. I have one officer standing right here with me. There's about 6 of them. I don't know where Eve is. I know they found her. I don't know if they left her there. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. There's,
Your ears.
no, it's on speaker. Hold on. Okay. 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 Yeah. 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 No. Thank you.
No, you're good. You want to do it outside?
You guys gonna grab cars? Mine's still running.
They just walked in the house with a machine gun in their hands.
Oh, Jodi, I'm so sorry. Is there an officer that's close by you?
No, he's
Sergeant
standing.
or somebody?
I don't know who he is, but yes,
My lieutenant.
he's lieutenant.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You have a room downstairs that has a safe wheel on the front. How do we get access to that to ensure that there's no one else in this home?
Adam,
They do need to search that there's nobody else, so I think you can give them access to make sure there's nobody in there.
okay.
And then you don't have to tell me the code if you just want to open it. We're going to go in and make sure that nobody's else there, and then we'll sit down and have a conversation after that as far as why we're here.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes, it
Okay.
makes sense. And
Do you want to open it then?
I don't know if I have the code.
Does he have the code
No.
and he can tell you the code and that's just between you two?
No. That thing has been locked for a couple of years, and I would have to call whatever.
Okay. Is that a panic room or a room where...
It's a room with a toilet, with a sink.
Toilet and a sink, and you don't know the code?
I haven't used it.
Okay. All right. Where we're at. That's right. Let's get info from...
You gotta call the safe company? Is that who you have to
I
call?
assume that's where I have to call.
Okay.
This hasn't been at the top of my priority list.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Check what? I don't know what that means. I just think if I call the, I don't know that for sure, but I think if I call the whatever it's called, I think it's called Liberty Safe. But I don't know if they're gonna know because I'm the one that said it. But that was 6 years ago. Ruby's on it again. No. No. Okay, you want to put it on speaker? Okay, hold on. Okay, you're on speaker.
Hello, officer. So, the other individual, I don't know if that was you, mentioned that you would explain the purposes behind what you thought were the exigent circumstances. Can you tell us those now?
I can't. You'd have to talk to my sergeant or lieutenant about that.
Could you get them, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Let's see. LT? She's on the phone with her attorney.
Okay.
He's asking what the reasons why we're here. Because when I pulled her out, I told her, I was like, we're just here, exigent circumstances required us to be here. So he was like, what are those? I was like, I'd have to talk to somebody
No, I'll
else.
talk to his face, but I'm not gonna talk to him on the phone.
Do what?
Yeah, no, I can talk to him on the phone. Okay. Is that your attorney?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, sir. Hey, it's Lieutenant Studley. Hey, so we're not gonna have any conversation over the phone. We'll probably do that in person. Is there a time that we can sit down and meet?
Well, there is. I'm getting on a plane, so it would need to be Friday.
Okay.
Could we do Friday?
Absolutely. What time Friday works for you?
Well, could we do in the afternoon?
You tell me what time I will be available.
Jodi, would 4 o'clock on Friday work?
Yeah.
You want Jodi there, I presume?
Yes.
Okay. And you are supposed to announce yourself and explain the purpose. Could you at least explain that to Jodi while I'm on the phone?
Not yet, but I can do that with you on the phone. But again, there won't be any dialogue. We received a report of an emaciated juvenile that had duct tape around his extremities that was asking for food and water. And based on that information, there are other people in the home, so we're ensuring that there is nobody else in the same condition. So under that exigent C, we've entered the home.
Thank you, I appreciate that,
Yeah.
Lieutenant. We will plan on Friday at 4.
Okay?
And where were we?
Our police department is 55 North Main Street in Ivans.
Did you hear that, Adam?
I did, yeah. And Jodi, officer, thank you. I don't know if you're still on the phone.
Yeah, no, we're here.
Okay. Jodi, we'll just plan on 4 o'clock on Friday. And Ruby's on her way down for the children, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, before I hang up, officer, can I talk to Jodi just briefly?
Absolutely. I will walk away and you are on your own.
Ruby comes and takes her. I think they're going to take her. I think they're going to take her. Got it. Okay.
I'll stand at that door. I'll stay at the door, okay?
Okay.
Eve, go look.
That's what I'm hearing. All I know is that someone needs to go draft a search warrant. So that's probably. I just wonder if Toad could do that based on his info. You got her.
He's straight in there.
Captain, relief captain. Yes, relief captain. He's Hey, are you still have your attorney on the phone? Okay. I just want to advise you of our intentions. It seems like there's a room we can't get into. We're getting some conflicting information. We're going to go draft a search warrant and we'll be right back, okay?
What does that mean, a search warrant?
What's that?
What does he mean, a search warrant?
I'm just gonna get a warrant from the judge.
You're already here, though. I don't understand what that means.
They'll explain it to you when they give it to you.
Getting conflicting information from...
I don't know. I don't know who they talk to since we've been here. Like I said, well, the reason Lieutenant Studley said the reason why we're here is to make sure everybody was okay. That everybody was, the condition we found Russell in. The search warrant, I imagine, is going to be do a more in-depth search of the house. Right now, it's just safety and security of the people.
Got it.
Making sure they're okay.
No, I see your position.
Yeah.
That's why I'm crying.
Yeah.
I see why you think this is an issue.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah. I noticed you got a giant bug though, back there.
Yeah, it's on my to-do list to sweep that off the front. The guy came and did a
Spray,
spray, and like 3 days later, I had bugs everywhere.
all dead. It'll work.
Yeah, that one came a couple days later.
I seen that and made sure that it was
Yeah.
dead, because that looked a little intimidating.
Yeah.
You can probably sit on the couch, so you're not out here in the sun.
Okay.
If you guys want to go sit
Can I
down.
go to the bathroom?
Absolutely. You just have to make sure no one's in the bathroom and let her go in.
Okay.
Just got to use it.
I can go right.
Okay. Okay.
Must miss that stuff. Just have a seat on the couch.
First observed the kid. He was sitting on the chair, had the duct tape and plastic around his ankles. And then he had a long sleeve shirt on. And then we pulled his sleeves up and he had duct tape and clear plastic underneath the sleeves on both wrists. And then medical got there, they started cutting the stuff off him, and then you can see like the dark around his ankles, and it you could smell it, the flesh. It's underneath the tape. As soon as they took it off, you can, even outside, you can smell. You could smell the flesh. And then put him in the ambulance. I went in there. They started cutting more off of it. You can see the wounds on the back of his ankles, around the front of his ankles, and then on his wrists as well. And the wounds around his ankles were dark and like, I don't know, like wet looking, I guess, from the moisture underneath it. Yeah, he said he was tied on the ground with a rope. That's where the wounds came from. Yeah, with ropes on all four of his extremities. And that's where the wounds came from. And then they put cayenne pepper mixed with honey, he said, on the wounds, and then covered that with the plastic saran wrap and then the duct tape over the wounds. Yeah. And then that's what we cut off, was that. Yeah, they dressed the wounds. Some of the wounds, when I was in there, when they went to go peel it, they thought it was some of the dressing. It was actually his skin that was peeling. Yeah, and yeah. So, yeah, all right. Yep.
You come in, my buddy. I'm a police officer. You want to go to union here? Hey, you okay? Is it just you in here? I'm Sergeant Tobler. What's your name? I just have one. Where's your sister at? Contact one. You okay? Huh? You doing okay? You don't want to talk to me? Yeah, that's okay. Can you come with me though? We got Jodi out here. You know Jodi? She's outside with us. You take your time, bud. I'm in no hurry. I'm a police officer. Did you know that? I don't mean to hurt you at all. You doing okay? Are you scared? Yeah? You're okay. Do you need help? You want to come with me? No? I'm not going to hurt you. Promise. See this right here? It's a badge. It tells me I don't hurt people. I'm just here to make sure you're okay. You're in no way in any trouble. I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to make sure you're okay. And I get if you're scared. I would be too. Okay? You want to come with me?
101 to
I'm just going to sit down. It's okay if I just sit here with you. We don't have to say anything. If you don't want to. Okay? I'll just sit here with you. Hey! No food? Woohoo! Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah. Okay. I'll put this here, okay? When you're hungry, you can eat. There we go. Whew. Thanks, Deb. If you're more than welcome to eat. You can eat all you want to. That's all you.
want to talk? Okay. There's nothing at all you want to talk about at all? It's okay to talk to me. Are you scared? Just nervous. What? Just nervous. So can we carry you from there? It's the right choice. I promise. Pinky promise. We helped your brother. And we got him some help too. And that's what we want to do for you. Is we want to get you some help too. We are safe. We will not hurt you, and we won't do anything to hurt you.